Who would have thought? Who would have thought it would be another League of Legends game from me? Alright. The last two videos were my bad, bro. Because I thought I had my mic on and I uploaded those videos thinking the mic was on. And I realized the mic wasn't on. So I made sure. I'm gonna make sure this time the mic is on, alright? We're going to the FIZZZ game. We on my main account. NCAA Youngboy. Why did I say NCAA? NCAA Youngboy. We rocking the FIZZZ because I am a FIZZZ one trick when it comes to mid. I trying to learn new champions mid, but really at a high level I probably can't play them. Let's be honest. Like maybe Malzahar. I'll try Malzahar. Well, I know how to play Malzahar, but I don't know. I can't play it every game, and then shit. I don't really know what else I play mid, honestly. I've been trying Cho'Gath mid. Fuck that shit. I don't know. Like, what else is there? I don't know. Ask me, bro. Or tell me, bro. What should I play mid? But alright, so defending the very, very interesting V. And you about to see some. Okay, this champion. This is the ideology of this champion define physics, and I don't know what the fuck this Lilia is doing, but that Lilia decided to flash Q right there. Don't ask me why, but he did. And then I guess this guy's gonna come back, and then he decides to flash over the wall, and then he loses the smite battle. I don't even fucking know. These game players are something else. This is the definition of shitty fucking champions defying like legit laws of physics right here. They literally, like, I don't even know why champions like that exist, but I guess he could do that and it will work. If he missed that smite though, it would have been horrible. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, Lilia did kind of trope, but I don't know. It's not like my champion is good level 1, so really couldn't do anything. But whatever. Play the lane. It's just small trade. Usually, I mean, Zed has poke, but Zed can't like really all in you. But you want to poke, make sure you trade back. You don't want to be in a situation where you're not trading. At least early game, you can dodge the Qs, but then if you E onto him, he can dodge with W like that. But I mean, he went in to dodge, so it's like whatever. I mean, he ignited me, but I still have a pretty sizable HP advantage. My pots are taken down, so I just flash W and ignite, and he's dead. Yeah, I mean, this guy invades again because that's Kane, and can just walk through walls even without the form and just defy physics. Yeah, I mean, he trades 1-for-1, but which is pretty bad for him, I believe. It loses a lot of tempo for the Kane, so I don't know. He's just trolling. Like, these Kane players do some most cheesiest shit, but it's like they don't know how to limit test properly and they just troll. I don't know. Whatever. I'm level 4, he's level 3, I'm almost level 5, one more wave, but I need to reset. If Kane's walking straight to blue, then it's pretty bad, but I mean, he has this whole setup, so I don't think he's farmed to camp. Other than the enemies are camped, so yeah, I mean, just go Doran's Ring, or not Doran's Ring, Dark Seal always, first back into Antone, and Boots, or just go this. Usually I don't go Lost Chapter. I think Lost Chapter is kind of, you don't really need it until you get all your AP items off the, what's the item called? I don't even know. It says roaming by. What is that called? Luden's Echo. So you want to go double amp, blasting wand before you go, whatever. And then Zed roams and trolls the roam. So I mean, this is really good. I didn't even ping Mia. This guy's double killing. Kind of barely got the triple, but yeah, it's pretty bad for them, honestly. You know, this guy loses so much tempo. Right here, I thought he goes for the scuttle, but he doesn't go for it, so I have no clue what the fuck he was doing. I guess I mean, if he wasn't doing that, I probably should have went to wolves, but it's too deep in his jungle to like commit. I don't have some, so I was like, nah, I'm only gonna go if he's going for Scuttle. But I guess he just believes the Scuttle was gone, so he didn't even go for it naturally. Or he knew I was actually there, but I don't think so. I think he just thought the Scuttle was already gone. I don't know. But yeah, I would say this matchup. I'm gonna talk about the matchup a little more. It's pretty skill. I would say it's pretty heavy on the skill side. Both of y'all have like invulnerabilities to dodge each other's abilities, and y'all have like y'all have fast abilities, but also predictable abilities. I guess or like abilities that take a while. Like your R can be dodged by his R, and your E can dodge his R. Shit like that. I mean. But you just gotta know you're kind of better in the all-inning, while he's better at like pokes. So it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those matchups where you're just like you're always kind of like forced to fight no matter what, kind of. And then I hit the R, and then I decided all in. Now it is kind of trouble what I did, honestly. I do hit 7. But he hit 6 right there. How close was I to 7? Actually, let me look. I was halfway, so I got half a level from that kill. So it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's not good because my wave is still pushing towards them. So yeah, see, I go blasting along instead of Lost Chapter. You really don't need Lost Chapter that early in the game, in my opinion. It doesn't really. You having more AP creates more kill pressure and more plays than Lost Chapter will ever. And CDR is not really that useful, at least early on. AP is really good early until CDR is better once it's like more mid-game-ish. But at 6 minutes in the game, just having raw AP stats is super good. So yeah, I mean I'm still fine. I got 100 AP, literally just auto WQ. I mean, that's gonna chunk them to like 60. So, and then I have corrupting. So, make sure you trade with corrupting too. Always remember. But it's not like I can really E onto him because he has R advantage. So if I E, he R's. So you usually want to use your E to like one shot him instantly, or just to like. Just to like dodge, I guess. And when you R them, make sure you stay the distance away so he can't R to dodge. Sometimes they'll W into to R, and that would be kind of good. Like you'll probably win the trade still if he does that, because you can E his R then, and then maybe you can E on top of him. But maybe he can, because he can't R back right away, so maybe it's possible to get the E off and auto W, or just E WQ. I mean, your combo's pretty fast. It's kind of hard to explain because not many Zeds do it, but yeah. I mean, the wave's pushing towards me. It's pretty obvious they're looking bot because Kane's already showing on the map, and then he already went bot, so he's definitely there. I could have pushed the wave, but I mean, I didn't want my bot to get fucked right here, so I was like, fuck, I'll match. It's kind of late to match, but I mean, the Zed's like not really full committing, so he's fighting me. Whatever. I mean, I knew I could tank the damage, so I didn't E right away, so I was like, whatever. I mean, I probably should have E'd. I was kind of troll, honestly, but I dodged it either way. So I was like, whatever. And then I know the Ziggs is like, there's no way he's recalling farther under tower. I know he's somewhere under tower, so I just come pick up the kill easy like that. It's not like he really can do anything, or I would never expect him to walk pat to his tier 2, so it's like, fuck it, let's go over here and pick up 2 kills. I did kind of misplay that Zed play. I think he could have outplayed it, and I could have outplayed it better. That was kind of a mistake. It's alright though. This guy greets for a kill and gives Kane the big buffs, and he's already blue Kane, so I mean, even though we're significantly ahead, I believe at this point Pantheon's winning pretty hard and I'm winning, but I mean it's Kane, so champion is kind of annoying. It's like one of those annoying champions in Diamond, honestly. Champ's disgusting. No one's really going for the drag. It's not like our team comp can really do drag that well, nor their team comp. It's like too much bot prowl, push in and shit, so it's kind of hard. This Earth drag is valuable though, but yeah, it's really hard to get it. So yeah, I mean, he's in a situation since he's like kind of under tower. I can't really all in him or anything, and he's just kind of like Pokemon, so he doesn't have the advantage. Because if I WQ him, auto proc my electrocute, and then E away, he can follow me. That's kind of the problem. So there's really nothing I could do other than push, and then roam. I mean, Bard's on me right here, so it's like even more reason not to go in. But I ain't like, it ain't really tripping. I'm just pushing, moving, see what I can do. I look. So he has the control, and then obviously Bard's showing right there. Kane's showing top. I'm chilling. And then right here, I think I'd do something interesting because I don't know where Zed is. Oh, he's right here. Yeah. He all insane, but it doesn't matter because he tries to. I don't know. I mean, misplay that too. He didn't respect the damage I could do, and I just like queued towards my tower R at the same time, and then just burst down. He didn't W back. Yeah, he had no kill pressure, but I mean, I'm 5-1 right now, so I'm like thinking like, I don't know. I didn't want to give my bounty away to like someone like Kane because the most likely chance is like I die to Kane, but I do want this farm too. But like in reality, I wait too long, and the wave probably would have freezed anyways. So I should have died when he threw the R. I probably should have just died instead of trying to greed the wave and then dying. So he burns both subs though, so that's the good part. But like Zed's already here, and then Zed gets a lot of damage on the tower. So it's like most likely I think the best situation was just troll on purpose and like E the wave. And then, I mean, he would have to burn both sums for it, but I think getting the wave and not burning sums on this Bard that's kind of useless is probably better than making him burn both sums. And then Zed has tempo to hit my tower a bunch of times and gets a lot of plates. It's a bad play, but I had the intent, like, I feel like I needed to give my shutdown away because I didn't want to give it to Kane, honestly. I feel like giving it to Bard was the best ideal situation, honestly. It didn't feel right to like have a bounty. I mean, I could be trolling, but I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, kind of like suppressing a win con per se. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I go bot. I mean, I play this really slow. I make sure I don't R right away because he looked like he was trying to dodge for sure. But I made sure I hit it and just like make him walk back and forth. I mean, this Zed is kind of, I think he missed everything, and so we just kill both of them. And then this Bard, it's worth gold, so it's like, fuck it. And then this guy goes, so I was like, I guess I'm going, but it's not like really I could do anything after he R'd, so I was like, it's okay, but I ended up getting chunked a lot for it. I mean, there was a possible chance we could have got punished if Kane was there. I mean, he was dealing mid, but still, whatever. So, I mean, second item is always Zonya's. I mean, once you get Ludens, Zonya's is super good with a Digious Hunter. Because you're reducing cooldown on both Ludens and Zonya's, and then it makes you super slippery. Ludens is actually really good because it gives you movement speed on the proc, and it reduces the set cooldown by a lot because it procs on your W poison. So just like, I don't know, the movement speed actually is pretty insane, I would say. Like, if you look at my Luden's proc, it's pretty low. Watch this. It's like 6 seconds, I believe. Wait, hold up. 8. Okay, it's maybe not that low, but I mean, 8 seconds is pretty low, but then you count in, like, if you do it in champion combat, it reduces to, like, 4 or something. Guaranteed. Being able to proc Ludens in and out in team fights is super good, in my opinion. I don't know what I'm doing right here. I'm just fucking trolling, actually. Whatever. I'm 2 levels up. I'm playing pretty aggressive. I don't feel like I have to, like, obviously play passive. And I don't know. This guy's just trolling. I just WQ him. My WQ does quite the fucking damage, and then I E counter his attack. He gets hit by E. It's like whoever. It's a super snowballing matchup because if you're ahead and you're the one that goes in first, you could always be the one to dodge, and it's like, I don't know, it's just super frustrating. You have to outplay it early, and you just gotta accept the fact that you have to be like in positions to outplay this matchup because like you play passive, you're just gonna get poked down, and you're always gonna be behind, and you're never gonna come back until like you get Zonias maybe. But even then, it's like you're waiting too long, and by then the game's already kind of like over. I mean, I don't know if I had a flash for that. I mean, I did, obviously, but, like, I probably could have played it better from the beginning to not have to flash. But, I mean, he ended up igniting. So it's whatever. I mean, this game is pretty smooth sailing from here. I'm 82. Not much needs to be done. That was just pretty much me having a little bit of mid gap and then controlling the pace of the game. I feel like me being fed made bot good, so they want to get permoed ganked by Kane's Ed. I mean, that would be pretty annoying if they did in a lane like Lucian Nami where they probably want to play aggressive and they don't want to get poked out, you know what I'm saying, so they kind of have to play out. Yeah, I don't know why he's doing this, but I mean, it's fine. Safe and sorry. It's safe and sorry these days. Yeah, I mean, that's why Ludens is pretty good. Like, I don't know, it used to be the Andres, and like, you really think about it, the Andres probably works the same way how it works on Lilia, right? So, why Ludens over the Andres? I really can't really tell you the math because both of them are super good, but I mean, I would say the biggest point is probably the movement speed and the burst is probably better. I mean, the Andres has the dot proc, which is probably pretty good, and the CDR mythic passive is super good also. But other than that, doesn't really have a lot going for him. I mean, maybe like certain matchups, like if you're going against a lot of bruisers, it could be good. Like maybe it is good if you go against like a bruiser mid or something, and like a lot of bruisers. But from what I experienced, like going to item kind of sucks when you're trying to kill ADC. I mean, you need the movement speed to like be in and outy, in my opinion, and you want the burst. It seems like you do a little bit, quite a bit less damage, honestly. And I mean, your main job is to kill squishies anyways, so it's the same thing. Like, Lilia just focuses whoever and has the opportunity to focus whoever because she has true damage and stuff, but like, it's not the same for you. You have target access, but you can only focus certain targets, so it is what it is. But I'm not saying it's bad though. You definitely want to know which games you want to go in. It's not as good as it used to be, I guess. Or I remember people would build the Andres like every game until I get like the little rework on the mythic items, I would say. Yeah, I don't know why you like that, but I mean, this game is just pretty free. I just want to show you how the game could be done. Mainly playing how to play the early game, pretty much getting like the early kill. Pretty much like FIZZ early game is pretty insane. You always want to be trying to get a kill early. Like you're you're not really like a level 6 champion. Like, yeah, you have insane kill pressure, but by then that should be your second kill when you're level 6 and you're going for like a tower dive or something. Like, you should always strive to look for a kill at level 3. Always. Like, your E and how much your damage W does is insane. Like, you should always look to outplay. And you could probably outplay any matchup. And, honestly, and even if you burn their flash, that's also a positive, because that means you could tower dive them or look for R play. So, I mean, if you're not getting a kill pre-6 or at 6, I mean, honestly, you're kind of fucking up. And it'll probably you'll probably get out tempo because you don't have a kill, and you don't have a lead, and then you probably can't influence the map, and you'll probably be stuck under tower. You're like too far behind where you're stuck under tower getting poked out, and then you just get shit on. So, I mean, it is what it is, but you kind of have to play FIZZ like that. You kind of have to play super aggressive early and look for tempo. It's not too bad, but it is what it is. You kind of have to do it like that. But if you get good at FIZZ and know how to outplay, and like, you'll be fine. You just don't want to fuck your early game up. Like, you don't, like at level 1 and 2, you don't want to get poked out too hard where you can't do anything. That's like the main thing I would recommend. Like, even if you give up every single CS, if you have to versus certain matchups like Syndra, like, fuck it, do it. Like, it's alright. You'll be fine. Like, don't get chunked out for CS. Don't trade an auto for a minion, or like a spell cast for a minion. It's okay. Like, it's better to be full HP and get all the EXP and 0 CS, and then look for the outplay at level 3 when the wave is under your tower, and you should hit level 3 while he's level 2, because wave crashes in your tower, and it's going for the bounce back. That you usually, they won't expect you to hit level 3, and then you'll usually get a flash at least. And then you can easily look for a kill, because now the wave is bouncing back to their tower. Either they overextend too much and you can flash on them while their flash is down, or you look for the tower dive, and it will guarantee a kill if you outplay it right. It's so easy to tower dive people who don't have flash, because you don't have to. You could E in their flash in midair and follow their flash, but sometimes you don't want to. I don't know. Sometimes you could get outplayed because they could go different directions, stuff like that. I don't know. Like, I wish I had a game where I could do that, show you that, but I'm just like envisioning it for y'all. But yeah, that's how you play FIZZ. GLGL. FIZZ is OP. Let's get the FIZZ mains running in, because that champion is super fun for how unpopular he is. And I think is kind of meta. They just, I understand he's an art champion, so people don't know how to play it. But yeah. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.